I'm going to recap the Final Four games in Division One men's basketball that occurred. The 5 seed San Diego State won against 9 seed Florida Atlantic University, 72-71 on a game-winning shot at the buzzer. The 4 seed UConn defeated the 5 seed Miami, Florida, 72-59, and UConn won their 5th national title, 76-59 over San Diego State. Yeah, San Diego State cut in the lead in the second half to 6 points, but UConn went on another run, and they were even down 10-6 to begin the game, but then they had a huge stretch of not allowing a single made basket for over 10 minutes or something like that. Now I'm going to go over the how many players are definitely going to be gone, because I don't know about the NBA draft for some of these players, particularly because you never know these days. I mean, with the one and dones, I mean, it's going to only continue for the one and dones, by the way, because the NBA and the Players Association has agreed to not lower the age limit. So there's still going to be some one and done players here. I'm going to go with the 9 seed Florida Atlantic University. How many fifth-year seniors do they have? That is a good question, because this is one of the best Florida Atlantic University men's basketball teams in history. You can't dispute it. I mean, you just can't. And they only have one guy, and that's Michael Forrest. But the question is he a fifth year? Yep, he's a fifth year. Interesting. And they do have okay, that's true. It's 2022. We don't need to know 2022 recruits. We need to know 2023. Okay, there's nobody signed as of right now. So they're probably going to address this in the transfer portal, I would say, or get a late edition. This is according to 247, and granted, ESPN does this too. I mean, I'll look at ESPN too just to make sure, but I'm positive they don't have anybody. Now I'm going to go over the other Final Four team that didn't make to the championship game in Miami, Florida. How many fifth years do they have that are guaranteed to be gone? Of course, you never know with the transfer portal. I mean, players leaving and all that. So there's no way to predict that. So yeah, they only have one senior as well. Miami, Florida does, and he's Jordan Miller, 15.3 points per game. Is he? He's a fifth. He's a fifth year. He's done. So that's definitely one guy right there. And they do have one guy that's coming in, that signed their letter of intent for the class of 2023. But they don't have like a lot of scholarships remaining because you know the scholarship limit is 13 for men's basketball. Yeah, so it's a definite one player coming in. Now I'm going to go over San Diego State. I know they definitely have two players that are committed right now. So but not signed a letter of intent just yet. San Diego State, you have this is probably the best San Diego State men's basketball team in history, probably, and it probably would have been the second best because of the 2019-2020 year. They were going to be a 2 seed before the season shut down due to COVID. So, man, they have a bunch of guys that are seniors, but how many fifth-year seniors do they have? Okay, that's one fifth year that's definitely gone. And granted, it might include walk-ons. Okay, that's definitely one fifth year. Two fifth years. Actually, he technically has one. Nathan Mensah technically has one more year of eligibility because in that 2019-2020 year he only played 13 games, and it must have been because of injury. So, because he started every those games, so I think he has another year. But you never know with these 4 years. Do they want to go or stay? Adam Senko is definitely a fifth year. So that's 3 definite fifth years. And Darion Trammell is not a fifth year. So, yeah, 3 fifth years. Technically 4 if you include that one player that started 13 games out of 13 played. But we know, I have a hunch that he was injured for the rest of the year. Actually, yeah, he's a fifth year because like you can't get a waiver for that. Because I'm pretty sure he's a fifth year now. So 4 fifth year guys. So it'd be interesting how they're gonna deal with that roster changeover. So, and now UConn. How many fifth year players do they have? They only have 3 seniors overall. It's just how many fifth years is the biggest question. Okay. Okay, Joey Calcaterra, I'm positive that he's a fifth year senior because he was at San Diego prior for 4 years. 4 years, though, yeah. I think he's done because after a certain point, in the season, you cannot have a redshirt year in basketball. So I think he's done. That's definitely one guy. And Tristan Newton, he's a fourth year, so technically could come back. So definitely one, I would say, that's gone. It's a matter of, I want to go over like the recruits that they have right now for the 2023 class. And for all these teams, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the transfer portal and NBA draft, because okay, they definitely have five. They have five players coming in, which is like, okay, so we'll have to wait and see. And four stars and one 5-star. So now we'll have to wait and see on the NBA draft. I'm just looking at one random website that is like March 29th, how old that draft board is. So I have not seen anything about UConn players at San Diego State. I would definitely say if they're definitely a first round pick, they're going to be gone. Mm-mm. Nothing in the first round picks. So I think these teams are safe, but you never know these days. Because for all I know, they could go to the G League, get drafted, and just go to G League and just work themselves up to the pros. Anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe and see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go. And I don't know the certain amount of scholarships for each team, because you never know with the transfer portal and NBA draft. But I know there's nobody that's projected to be a first round pick from any of these schools. So just an FYI.